What's up, YouTube? I am going to do my deck profile on my blue waves. And for my starter, it might look a little bit familiar, but I stuck with Bubble Edge Draco Kid. I stuck with him because he still can go off turn 2, and I like him a lot better. Because given the off chance that you're playing against like Revengers or Link Joker, and they just happen to lock your shit before you get to use it, because it's GB1, you know, I don't want to have to deal with that noise. So we're going to start off with the triggers. Pretty simple. I decided to keep it simple for this deck. For those, because he's great. I get to draw cards and shuffle them back into my deck. Yeah, it's technically a 1-for-1, because you lose one out of hand and then you just get that card back in, so you get a +0. Unless you're on Tetra-Drive, which it becomes at least a +1, because you get to swing twice, so you'll be able to get them back to your get an extra card back to your hand on the 5th attack. For unflip crits, because they're unflip crits and it's good, and it gives you soul. Next, for draw or for Malika, +3 to your cards, really good, hopping into soul. And finally, for the new medical officer, I couldn't get a pair of the old medical officer, but whatever. I like this one. She's second favorite. We're going to start out with grade 3s and we're going to go down. Now, my grade 3 numbers are a little bit weird, but whatever. 3 Anger Boils, 1 is SP. Yay. Anger Boil is actually a really good card on his own without even being not even his stride break ability. Like, just being able to swing and then stand up another rear guard, give it +10. Because he's the second attack. That's really fucking good. Stride break ability is just you stride Tetra Boil on him, stand up 2 rear guards, give them both +3, give that column +6. If you can't think of combos that go with that, then I'm sorry, this video is not for you. Second grade 3, of course, it's Tetra-Drive because it's a Tetra deck. Limit Break 4, it's really good only against like ripples so far from what I've seen, because they're just like, oh, haha, and you can't stride, and then you're like, haha, I can limit break and restand on you, and then they're like, shit, we need to go to 3. Then you can start doing your stride stuff, and this is a little bit different, but 2 Thavas, because he's still really good, because if you can't get either him or him for some reason, you can at least, you know, just stride. Just stride and then blow stuff up, and stride and blow stuff up. Those are my 3s. For my 2s, of course, we're running the new lovely duos of Tylosaur and Fovios. Fovios is so good, because if for some reason your board looks like this, you have Fovios as your vanguard, rearguard Fovios, and then a Tidal Assault, and you have Bubble Edge Draco Kid. Use Bubble Edge Draco Kid skill, put it in the soul, target this, go ahead, swing 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, you get to draw 2 cards, and it'll be 11 when you swing the second time, and it's just, ugh, it's disgusting. I've done that to too many people at my locals these past 2 weeks that I've been testing this deck out, but Fovios is disgusting. I really love him. I don't understand why they built him as a card. You can have him and then any of the other 6 blue wave cards in your deck as your vanguard, and then it just goes off. Tidal Assault is just fucking Tidal Assault. He's been a beast since set 13. And for my final grade 2, we run 3 High Tide Snipers, because, yeah, like, before Stride, he's just a 9k vanilla, but after Stride, he is a 19 destruction machine. If for some reason you run Storm Dominator Thavas in your deck, he'll be a 24 dominating machine, just like Soul Blast 1. That's the cost. And you already saw 8 cards in the deck already that Soul Charge. So, those are my grade 2s. And on to my grade 1s. Of course, 4 unflip guards, because while we do need our rear guards, like, I don't really need them. I'll have them in my hand to replace them with. 4 stride enablers, because they're stride enablers. I'm actually thinking about changing this number down to 3, and then just adding in some other stuff. I've been trying this out and it's been working, but the new Seagull, because what I'll do is I'll call him out on turn 2, and then give power here. So then it'll swing for 12, stand back up, swing for 14, then go on to do my other stuff that I'm doing that turn. And my opponent's like, and then on 4th attack, he's just like, alright, I boosted, okay, it's the end of the battle, go back to hand. That's 5 more K shield. It could either be 5 more K shield or discard fodder for your perfect guard if you have no more soul. And I know that that's 7 cards in deck, that's soul charge, that's soul blast, because of High Tide Sniper and him. Well, 6 cards, I'm sorry. But still, to me, it's worth it. It's worth using it. And finally, Bae. She is 9K. She's a 9K swinging from the back, GB1. Other than that, she's just a decent 6K booster. One of my favorite board setups is... Oh, well, actually, I'll go into that later. And now for the Stride deck. I don't know why a lot of people stopped running some cards, like Tidal Bore. Tidal Bore, he's still good for what he is. If your opponent has like 4 or less cards in hand, most likely it's because they have a grade 3 in their hand they want to stride with, and then they have if they have a perfect guard, that'll bait it out. That's 2 cards left in hand, so then that's 1 more card in hand that they have to guard with, or not guard with, because then you'll just get the rest of your attacks in. And then most likely you'll get your either whatever triggers you get off of it, you pass it over to your rear guards, or they just take 2 damage most likely to just let that whatever. The promo from the sneak, this guy is amazing. 3rd attack, counterblast 1, pick something, kill it. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it does not have resist. Pick it, kill it. Commander Laurel, goodbye. Problem starters, goodbye. Anything. So I like these 2 cards for first strides. Then of course 4 Tetra Boils, because this is the deck, literally. This is usually the deck. Like, it's my win condition. It's a good win condition, and it's just great. Then finally 2 Lambros, because he's a better win condition than this, because yeah, this gets to have an extra, like, you see 1 more card technically if you hit no draw triggers, but still he hits for harder. He makes your rear guard stand, and he makes High Tide Snipers swing for 29 instead of for 19 sometimes. So, but